Good afternoon, welcome to Action Indoor Sports Birmingham. And we're here to watch the Under-17s Vipers play against the Under-17s Lions. I'm joined by Louis Hayward, captain of the Lions. He's not picked for this game, so he's joining us in the commentary box. How did the first game go for you, Louis?
Hi Kieran. First game went really well. We won quite convincingly. Yeah, took 2 skins and good performance from the boys. However, can't say it's the best start so far, but it's definitely time. Definitely rebuild.
Fateh cleaned up first ball. He's playing in his first round today. How did he go in the first game?
I think his bowling definitely stood out.
His left arm quick.
Yeah, swung it in, a couple of wickets. His batting was good. A little bit loose, but it's probably understandable because he hasn't played much.
Yeah, he's an explosive batsman, isn't he? So Sam Wilkinson starting off, the tall bowler. Just with a wide there, I think, as well. So he's going cross seam for this ball. It's a good ball, it's into the knee, and he's giving it out. Giving it out, caught. Not happy with the decision, but umpire's made his decision. It's not World Cup umpire Matt Wheatcroft, which is a disappointment. He's not here, he's ill with a mysterious drink-related illness. I'm told he's coming at 3 o'clock. It'll magically have been got. That's a good shot.
Great response from Fateh.
Yeah, nice on drive. Tend to find with kids, if they do get out, they like to go back net to try and recover it quickly. They're not prepared to build the score slowly, are they?
It's definitely time to rebuild it. It's only the first over.
So his batting partner here, Sebi, someone you know pretty well from playing down south with?
Yeah, we play at North Mid together. He obviously went to the World Cup in 2018, so he has experience as well. Good player. Nice. A bit flat, but gets away with it.
Yeah, not perfectly up into the roof, but it gets him away for 2 and brings the over back to -4.
Considering they lost 2 wickets, it's not bad. It's not bad for the Lions. Are we looking to build, I reckon?
Okay, so it looks like it's going to be Felix to come on and bowl. Felix is a left arm seam bowler.
Very tidy. I faced him before. Yeah, he gets his line and length very nice.
Yeah, he's got a good slow ball as well, I saw earlier, and a yard more pace than I thought originally.
Nice action as well.
Yeah, there's a chance.
I reckon a bit of a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, they just rushed the field in a little. Vipers have been pretty good through the tournament so far. They're missing a few players today. Reeve is away with Worcestershire, I believe. And Alex is out with a broken thumb. And Nat, I believe, is working.
Sorry?
Nat working today? He's either working or
I
rugby.
so.
It's one of the two, I can't remember.
Yeah.
So a good opportunity for their other players to really come to the fore today. Fateh showing that he wants to try and hit the bat. Maybe as captain you should be over there telling him what to do.
Yeah, I was trying to wave to him, use his head, just try play up and down on the side nets rather than back net.
In comes Felix, clipped into the side. Up, down, more than down, up.
Yeah, got away with it. Back on 0, so that's positive for the Lions.
Yeah, they want to go into this end of this second over with a positive score. With any squared up a little bit, but they get through for the 2.
Got away with that one as well, I reckon.
I'd love to see Sebi run all the way through. He always stops short, and he gets one out every now and again where he just doesn't run all the way through.
I hear you say that a lot about him.
Yeah.
I'll have a little word with him, don't worry, Kieran.
Yeah, you have a word.
Sort him out.
If you manage. Oh, that's a wide. It's just slipped out from Felix.
That will help the Lions.
Yeah. Cam making a bit of noise at the back. That's pretty typical for him, isn't it?
Yeah, he's standing in as captain for this game. I'm sure he'll do a good job.
He's a pretty experienced player.
Good leader.
And you've obviously got TB.
Yeah, he's helped us out massively in the last round of fixtures as well.
What does he bring?
He just brings that experience, pre-game, sort of the warm-ups and fielding, getting us game ready, I think.
Obviously, he must be sliding towards the coaching side of things now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how old he is, but it looks like he's getting on anyway.
Ben Turner, I believe.
Yeah, so good spinner, but Sebi gets him down and up very nicely. That's definitely a strength of his. He gets outside the off stump nicely.
Ben Turner, for me, is not a bowler you want to come down the wicket to. I faced him before, and he's a bit of a mystery spinner. So
yeah, so do you think this is a ploy then to Fateh to try and...
That's a nice shot from Fateh.
Yeah, he's got 3 there nicely. Yeah, beautiful down and up. Anish is pretty impressed there. What we find with these players is when they learn how to play down and up, they can tend to do it a bit better than what we can.
Another good down up from Sebi there.
Yeah, I think that's hit the hands, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's hit Morgan's hands to hit the wicket.
Already on 11 here,
Yeah,
the Lions.
Done
Sort
really
of
well
out
to
of
bring
nowhere.
this back so quickly,
Yeah.
haven't they?
Yeah.
So I think this is a bit of a ploy from the Vipers here. Spinner trying to get Fateh to run down the wicket and hopefully spin one past him. That's a wide, unfortunately.
That will help, that will help.
Yeah, 2 for 3. Sharky sat in the way.
I think
Has a chance. Can he get it? No.
I think that's what they wanted him to do, but he gets away with it, get the 1 run. Sebi back on strike for the last ball.
Yeah. 2 here, happy?
Yeah, definitely. Nothing silly. Sebi's a very sensible player, so
Yeah, he suits opening in that
Yeah.
style, doesn't he? So dot to finish.
going into the last over, Kieran, what do you reckon the Lions will be hoping for on 14 right now?
No wickets, 20 would be, I think, a pretty good start for a skin.
I'd agree, yeah.
We're happy with 20, especially losing the wicket first ball. You've got to recover back quickly from that.
Yeah, they were minus 10. So really, if they get to 20, then that's a very good comeback.
Yeah, Morgan Jones, the wicketkeeper, coming into bowl. So usually your wicketkeepers struggle a little bit bowling, but Morgan's been a pretty successful outdoor bowler as well. So
that's a nice shot from Fateh, 3 runs.
yeah, he's beat
Well
Felix
controlled.
to the line there, hasn't he?
That's much better from him.
Morgan comes in again. Sebi outside half.
Ooh.
Flick, but 2 scored. Is that Jack keeping now? Can't quite see.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think they're both a little bit pedestrian, running between the wickets. It could be a bit quicker, in my opinion. Mix up,
And a
missed
miss.
opportunity.
That's twice now the Vipers have bowled before the keeper is actually ready.
Good eye,
Got
Kieran.
away with it, but
Oh.
where's that gone? Oh, there we are. Wicket. Did not need that.
Unnecessary from Fateh, and the wicket's given away.
When you've got a player who's of that style, they want to score quickly. They're going to try and hit the back net a lot, and unfortunately that means there's going to be wickets.
14 with 2 balls left. I think they'll want to just try and get to maybe 18. That's nice from Sebi.
Yeah, no
Well
chance to
controlled.
run out, and he literally walks through.
Yeah,
Like
I knew
literally
you were going to
walks
say
through.
that, yeah.
I don't mind it when he gets the ball up into the roof when he walks.
Yeah. What do you reckon Fateh will do here?
He's going to go back net. Oh no.
Mix up, slide you back, Seb.
Gets away with it. 16. Sharky called 15. He was happy with 15 and 16 on the board, so happy with the start.
Yeah, definitely defendable if we bowl well in that first skin. Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, I agree.
Case and
How's Case?
David.
Yeah, how's
Case
Case
has
gone?
batted very sensibly. He's batted very well.
Mini
throughout
Kabir.
the-
He wants to be Kabir,
Yeah.
doesn't he? Plays
When
at
the-
Derby all the time, and you just can tell he just wants to be Kabir.
Yeah, hits 2s consistently, and then when the ball is there to be hit, he has the ability to hit 7s as well.
Yeah, I saw him hit. I say a massive 7. We all know it goes the same distance, but he hit a 7 the other day, and the ball rocketed to the back net. I was very impressed. Yeah.
And David,
Yeah,
a
how's
bit of
David got
a
on?
bit of an unsung hero.
Statistically, he's 5th, isn't he?
Yeah. When we first met each other, I don't think David had much experience of the game, but he's come to batting especially, come to be a bit of a specialist in our team.
Yeah, Alec in.
But it's there to
Up
hit.
and down, and it's through the legs.
We'll take that.
Meg nuts.
Alec Price, what can you tell me about this bowler?
Yeah, so Staffordshire captain at his age group, good off spinner. Lovely, and
missed
again
chance.
Jack struggling at the back here. Gets 2 chances in 2 balls for a bit of fielding at the back. Yeah, Alex, a good off spin bowler. He's played county cricket for a long time, good figures. He's a batsman as well, top order, and there's the Staffordshire captain at his age, so he's a good player. Case just missing out on the cut shot there. How's David got on with the ball? He said he's been batting well.
Yep,
does he bowl?
very tidy left arm off spin.
Chance again. Felix misses this time.
Bowled very well in the first game. And yeah, don't have many left arm options in our team, so he's been very valuable.
Just the 2 today.
Yeah, previously we've only had 1.
Yeah.
Oh, David going for the big shot, gets away with it.
So one thing I've seen a lot with the junior players compared to the men's players is the men's players seem much more disciplined in playing down and ups. Juniors seem to want to go to the back a little bit more. Is there any reason you think that is?
I think they just sort of see the ball. I think I could say the same thing. They sort of see the ball and think, okay, I can hit that, and they go for it, and then if they hit it cleanly, it goes for 7. If they don't, then there's definitely a chance of getting caught or run out.
So there's a little bit more freedom in the way they think about trying to score.
Yeah, definitely. They sort of see the ball and think they can go for it.
Do you think that comes from playing so much short format cricket for outdoors? Obviously, older players have probably played more 50 overs, and even a lot of the higher standard players will have played multiple days and 4-day cricket in some of their cases. But obviously, a lot of
I
guys will have
100%
played-
agree with that. Well bowled.
would have played more T20 than anything else. Is that true?
Yeah. Especially at this age group, unless you play men's outdoors, you pretty much don't play anything else other than T20. So I think that definitely comes as a factor.
David goes big again and gets away with it. Definitely gets away with the fielding as well. Lego man coming trying to stick his head in Rolve again.
I think we just need a bit more discipline with our batting at the moment. Getting away with a lot here.
Yeah, it's quite loose, isn't it?
Okay,
And
wants to
again.
go for it again. Gets away with it, I believe.
Really good bit of fielding from Jack, but that's given
well
not out.
running. Well run from Case. Oh, well fielded.
Well fielded by Alec.
Good run. Good run from David.
Yeah, Case kept his foot behind the line, then David managed to sneak through for 1 after. Yeah, Case here as mini Kabir. Just needs to make sure his trousers fit better next time. It's a nice on drive, but it's straight to the receiver and they
Still
get
the
through.
1-1.
Another
I think that's
misfield.
where the Vipers could be a bit more aggressive towards the ball, because a few times now the Lions have just hit straight back at them and they still managed to get the run. Oh, bit of an outdoor shot there, but he gets away with it.
Slipped into outdoor there with a
6 runs outdoors, I reckon.
yeah.
So
The up down. So
18 off.
7 overs.
Yeah.
6 overs gone. Sorry, this is the 7th, isn't it? There's 6 balls remaining of the 7th.
Who do you reckon will go now for the Vipers? It is.
I'd go a seamer. So
I believe that's Sam.
Sam mixes it up, doesn't he? Sometimes he bowls off spin, sometimes he bowls cutters, sometimes he bowls seam up. So we shall see. This is what you get when you have players who don't really bowl outdoor. They're coming to indoor and they've got to bowl. So it looks like it's going to be off spin, judging by the short run.
Very tall.
Yeah, it's the bounce that does people.
Yeah.
So obviously indoor more of a back foot game. Outdoor in England, especially on junior pitches, more of a front foot game. Probably the thing that the kids struggle most with is getting onto that back foot and playing. David decides to run down and just gets away with it.
Again. Good running, in fairness,
Yeah.
between Case and David. They've run quickly.
It must be
between the
must
wickets.
possess a yard of pace, Case.
Yeah.
Let's see how he goes here. Tries to get onto
Slices
that
one
back
into
foot.
the corner. 1 run, I think.
Yeah. Chance for a run out as well if it had hit.
Good little partnership building here, though. Case using... No, not Case. David.
Good stop by Alec and just
And
misses
another-
with the... just
Another
misses
time
with
when
it.
they've managed to get through for 1 there. Probably could have been stopped.
Yeah, they've not faced many dots here, have they?
No. Case winds up and hits for 5 down the ground.
And
Very
runs
nice.
all the way through. Well, I was saying Sevi doesn't run through at all. Case is running through for him, isn't he?
This is very good from Case and David.
Yep.
Still one over left after this, now on 26.
42, the score is useful. Just cushioned into the corner.
Ooh.
And gets away with it again.
So 28 with 1 over left in the skin. What do you reckon they'll be aiming for here?
I'd
think
imagine
from
they're going to go ball by ball and get as many as they can.
what TB would be telling us right now is to just not get out, because you could say to them, okay, 35 or more, but it's more important not losing a wicket. And
Yeah,
that's
you'll get 35 if you don't lose a wicket here.
exactly.
I have a funny feeling they're going to go ball by ball and try and get as many as they can.
Yeah.
Sharky calls 40.
Leg
Solvat
spinner.
coming on is a leg spinner. That's nicely ball. Hits the
Slice
outside
away,
half, but a
get in.
fumble
Yeah,
gets him
get away
through.
with that. I reckon Case will fancy this. Strong down the ground.
Solvat
There he is.
runs
comes
at
down.
him. And a good catch by Alec. Absolutely what we were talking about. Not needed, but he's gone for it. Brotherhood is literally saying to them, go to the sides, but kids just love hitting the back. I just can't understand it myself. If the ball's there to be hit, I think fine, but they try and manufacture a shot far too many times and make it much more difficult than it should be. They've actually built their score by hitting 2s and 1s, haven't they?
Exactly.
And then I think there's been the odd 5 where the ball's been overpitched. Solvat taking wickets all the way through the tournament with his leg spin. Another chance. Great dive.
Ooh, gets
But
away with it.
sneaks through.
Not quite middled from David there.
Yeah.
And that is, how many runs was that?
4
runs.
scored. Solvat in again. Does he have a googly?
Silly, nothing silly. Yeah,
leg
that's better
spinner.
from Case, 1 run. You can't get run-outs from that sort of shot. So 30 on the board, 1 ball left in the skin.
I would dot this up and take 30. I reckon they're going to go to
I
the
think
back.
I would as well.
Oh, no, he's took
Yeah,
it.
well played. Get in, Case.
Very
skin.
sensible.
So halfway through this innings, Kieran, 46 on the board. Who do you reckon's on top? What do you reckon the Lions will want to be trying to aim for at this
So
point?
I think batting first, you'd be happy with 46 after the first 2 pairs. Chasing is usually a little bit more difficult. There's an opportunity as the Vipers come into this 3rd pair now to restrict to a chaseable score. If you can restrict this pair, restrict the last pair, but realistically you don't want to be chasing over 100 very often. If you do score around that 100 mark, you're going to need to bat really well chasing, and you have to deal with pressure really well, which is not something, again, juniors, but actually a lot of amateur players as well tend to do brilliantly. So if you can get to that 90 mark as a batting,
It's a good score.
Yeah, I think you're in a good score, good start from.
So we have Pete Farrow and Cameron Cook in. Cameron Cook, MVP of
relation.
last game.
Yeah, no relation. Before you ask,
Yeah.
no E. I've got the E. Brotherhood just bragging about the record since taking over. Playing across the line, the spinner gets him. Got to play straight indoor. Hit the gaps into the nets. It's usually pretty difficult to get playing across the line.
Good start from Ben here.
Yeah, Ben, that mystery spinner. Cameron, I think a bit stronger against seam bowlers than he is against
Yeah.
spin, so good,
Hit
good
Dan Riley
matchup.
for a massive 7.
Did he? They
Earlier
enjoyed
today.
that. They play against each other plenty at Derby.
Yeah.
So struggling a little bit here, Cam. Needs to play with a
If
nice
you can just
straight
get
bat.
off strike. That's a
Much
nice shot.
better
And he's
shot.
pushed for 3, is it? Yeah. And that's got them back to 0. Pete to face the last ball.
Yeah, Pete,
reckon he'll
strong
want to-
performer in the last game. I saw
Yeah,
him getting a
yeah.
few down and ups away.
Very good. Very well. Back very
Whoa,
well.
miss
Slide
chance.
your bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete played very well in the last game. Bowled well, good discipline.
Yeah, he's really come on as a batter. When we first saw him a few years ago, he was definitely a good off spinner and a little bit rash with the bat. But he's definitely added a bit more consistency in that respect.
So 1 from the first over. Vipers will be happy with that.
Yeah, and I would be surprised if they don't go for plenty of spinners here. There's an opportunity with the side. Vipers have got plenty of spinners. There's an opportunity to pick a few spinners and try and exploit a few matchups against Cameron and Pete.
Jack Wisher into bowl. Leg spinner. Gets it down quite quickly, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's quite flat.
Yeah.
Does he turn it? Have you faced him?
I don't think I've faced him before. Oh, that's a nice. Well.
Mix up though. Mix up.
He's ruining my day. He's ruining my day.
Come on after this pair.
Yeah, good. I live with this. Commentating with him.
Anish is complaining, if
Miscommunication.
anyone can hear. Yeah, he obviously loves a bit of commentary, does Anish? And he wants on, but Louis dominating the mic.
Kieran, can you ask him what badger means?
Oh, everybody knows what badger means, Sharky.
The definition
No, but
in
his definition.
No, the definition in the Oxford is actually Kieran Cook. But,
I'm Norse, not badger.
Dave, we've got something a bit different today. So, before the next game, definitely before your last game, we'll play your interview for the live stream. Bit changing it up.
So that's a nice shot into
It's
cover.
much better from Cameron there.
Yeah, he's beat Sorvac into the net.
Who's going to do it? I reckon we should send we send Shaf for the interview.
Jack comes in to bowl his leggies. It's flat. It's a nice drive from Pete. It's well fielded from Sam, and the hit.
Really.
Not given. Not given.
Well fielded.
I'd love to say if it was out or not, but Anish was sat in the way, so I can't see.
Now nose in the way.
He's moved and he's still in the way, so a little bit of work to do. Yeah, there's the dot. Dot's not a problem in indoor.
Is it? No, especially if it's a good ball. I can't say that was a good ball, but if it's not there to run, then definitely not worth running.
Definitely.
So very good.
Much
from
better
Cameron
from
again.
Cam.
Much better with the straight bat.
Just folding his pocket back in.
Yeah, like prison break.
Be careful of prison break, lads.
Yeah.
3 kids have just laughed. That's it. Everyone between the age of 20 and 30 found it funny. The prison break joke.
Great program, mate.
Yeah.
Great. One of
Good
the
show,
best of all
good
time.
show. Season 1.
I'm through season 4 at the moment.
Big fan.
Season 1 though, only.
Season
Yeah.
1 and season 2 will be undefeated, I believe.
Season 1 and season 3. Sona and season 1. They were the good ones.
Yeah, I can tell.
I didn't like that last season.
So Alec coming on to bowl, round the wicket, off spinner. He's going to angle it across and hope to bite a few back.
Bit of bouncer.
What kind of music you into then, Louis?
What sort of music am I into?
Yeah.
I like a bit of everything, Anish. I like a bit of everything.
I came across this video of you not long ago, actually. Just,
Oh, really?
I think it was about 1 a.m. But you were here at the centre, and
yeah.
I believe you were on the umpire stand, and
I don't recall anything.
doing a bit of a rap.
Really?
Can you? Yeah, it was a bit of a rap. What was that? What was that song that you were rapping to?
I can't say I recall anything.
AJ Tracy, I think, something like that. Don't know.
I can't remember anything, sorry.
I mean, maybe I can put it on the mic in my phone if anyone wants to hear.
I think people would much rather hear
I'm not sure they would want to hear Kieran's commentary. Cameron there just pushing forward, chance for Sorvac. Louis, any thoughts on a career as a politician, seeing as you've straight batted that one back? Lovely.
no.
No, I don't blame you. So Alec here with a nice tidy over, just controlling the ball and controlling his length quite nicely, making sure that there's no freedom to hit through the line. 7 the score with 1 ball to go, 11 overs gone. Down the wicket, it's a wide and they run, so up to 10.
Ball run.
Well, school holidays finished.
Back on Monday.
Vipers feeling a little bit hard done by here.
So 10 off the first.
3 overs gone.
Yeah. I reckon 15 or above.
Kieran, are you looking forward to doing the coaching in Melbourne?
No comment, Sharky. Looking forward to going for 3 weeks, don't worry.
Some coaching involved in
some involvement.
And what? Oh yeah, sorry.
So that's a wide from Sam. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, Cameron. What do you think about your coaching career? How's that gone?
Gone or going? I think you're being asked to ask me about Melbourne, aren't you? Let's be fair. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being involved. Oh, this is interesting. Just getting a live video of Louis rapping to,
That's not me.
I imagine, a big crowd.
Who is that?
I mean, he looks like you.
Is that Finley Moore?
No, it's not Finley Moore. Finley Moore looks more like a Lego man.
Can you put that on the live?
I don't.
It's a good shot from Cameron, and he hits the
Runs down
5.
ground. That'll help. On
Yeah.
to 17 now.
Pete gives him the thumbs up. What song is it, Anish?
AJ Tracy live and direct.
Yeah, he says that on every song, mate.
Mash up and mash up and mash. I don't know.
Pete with a
Ladbroke
nice
Grove,
drive.
I believe is the song you're looking for.
Oh, so now you're admitting that you did it?
No, that's not me.
Definitely is you. Is that you being Skepta now? Do you not know that song? Skepta, that's not me.
Yeah, I do know.
Where are your shoes?
2 into the
And who are you
side.
pointing at?
That's not me. What? When after we start. Was that 3?
Yeah, Pete and Cam have come through really here. You were hoping for 15, you've
25.
got 25 with the ball to go.
Yeah.
Will he dot it up?
I hope so.
Call it.
You umpire in Birmingham. You umpire in Birmingham.
And it's a
Yeah,
wide.
they'll take the reball. I will.
And he wants the reboll. Confidence from Cam.
They dropped you, man. They dropped him for this guy.
Big shot. Chance to run out. Oh.
I'll take 2 there.
29 on the board, and that's the over.
29, really good end.
Yeah, fantastic.
Brilliant end.
Aaron must be happy he's already on.
Got one, yes. So, Louis, how have you found Coach Brotherhood? He's walking around obviously saying that he's got more wins as a coach than a player. So, how's that going for you, having a senior England player helping you and your side?
Yeah, he's been very effective, helping us pre-game, just running us through drills, making sure we're game ready, and it's definitely helped us in the field. More alert, a bit more pumped up.
I imagine your drinks carriers are absolutely phenomenal now with his experience in that as well.
Yeah, he's lightning quick getting the water bottles out.
And
So-
obviously you're a front court fielder.
Out first ball there.
He's a front court fielder. Any words of advice he may have given you or the other front court fielders on your side?
So repeat that.
Obviously TB's a front court fielder and so are you. Is there anything that he's passed on or any words of advice he's given you?
Yeah, definitely to just get the ball in and out as quickly as you can. If it's there to slap it, then obviously slap it. But if it's not there, just get it into the hand, catch it, and then get it back to the keeper.
It's good advice, keep it simple.
So a little bit of a mix-up with the first ball.
Cam Jones and Aaron
Cam
Brown.
Jones now on strike against Sorvac. Sorvac the leg spinner.
So very,
Good discipline from Cam there.
yeah, very strong pair here. Aaron actually played obviously the last round, it's been mentioned before, but he played in the last round of the Super League for the men's Lions side and did a very good job batting. Kept it simple, dunked either side and went really well. We have a third ball now.
Cam just deciding to catch the ball there.
Yeah, and rather than pull it, he just let it hit him. Sorvac in. He gets a little bit of bounce, doesn't he? Down the wicket,
Take
outside
that, 2
half.
runs, get in.
Oh!
Lovely flick, but 2 scored. And
Oh no. Drop the ball.
I think if he took the ball, that would have been out, but he's not quite took it
Wilkinson's
cleanly.
been very effective at the offline there.
Yeah, he's a big lad to be fielding there,
Yeah.
isn't he? You'd imagine he'd be
Lovely flick.
at main, but yeah, lovely
Lovely
flick.
flick.
So -2 after 4 balls in this first over of the last skin.
Yeah, they just nicked an extra one there. Would have been out with a clean bit of fielding, but
So the competition's really opened up, I think, in this age group at the minute. Obviously, the Vipers, with a slightly weaker than normal side, they were topped by quite some margin before this game. But
Yeah, I had a look earlier. The top 3 teams before this game is the Hurricanes on 29 points, the Vipers on 28 points, and the Warriors on 28 points, and then my team, the Lions, on 17 points. So anyone could win at this point.
all 4 teams still in the race. 2
Yeah.
games to go.
yeah,
So
realistically, yeah.
the
Skins
Lions.
skins will definitely become very important.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm taking that as a win on the selections front. Thank you, Anish.
Well done, Kieran. It's a good job.
Thank you.
You and Dave, fantastic. I would have liked to have seen Fateh a bit more, but
Yeah,
he's
injured.
really injured.
Injured for the second round.
he's come in today, and I watched him bowl that first game, and he's got some serious pace about him.
Definitely
Yeah.
added something to the team, and especially being a left-hander, added that
That's
variation.
nice into the net.
That's very nicely played from Cam.
And the Vipers obviously a big miss with Alex Ward breaking his thumb.
Yeah.
Any knowledge of what happened there or how that happened?
So,
Good call
just as
from
the
Aaron
Ducks
there.
played, Alex is on the mini academy with Derbyshire. He was just doing a fielding session with them and yeah, caught the ball, but in the process of catching her ball, it's in that fielding session he's just broke his thumb. So, you know, one of them happens in cricket, contact injury. Not out for long, from what I'm told. He won't be out for a particularly long period of time, but it just misses today. He actually wanted to play, his dad wouldn't let him.
Good shot there by Jones.
Very tidy start from Cam here.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication at times. Aaron and Cam, they've batted so much together. I think they're so used to batting, they don't often need to call all the time, and sometimes that just creates a little bit of confusion.
Just missing that cut shot.
Yeah, Aaron just missing that one. Got to get his feet to off stump and play.
You know best, Kieran.
There's a lot of, just as we say on the other court, there's a lot of just hitting happening today. I'm not overly happy with it.
Well bowled that.
Yeah. Yeah, Morgan's got a strong history of bowling out of the wicket, so it doesn't surprise me that as an indoor player, as a keeper for indoor, he can bowl as well. It's a pretty useful thing to have as a keeper who actually can bowl.
Yeah. Well, obviously you'd have seen the game before with Nil Patel keeping for the Hurricanes, one of England's best bowlers, and able to have the gloves as well. So that's a massive, massive positive for the side in the absence of Kabir today. So
Yeah, there's quite a few missing again from the Hurricanes.
I believe we have a third ball situation, if I heard correctly. And
Yeah, so
Wilkinson,
Sam Wilkinson going to bowl nice and tall, a little bit of pace.
Yeah, nice. Tucked away from Cam again. And there's
a good call from Aaron there.
Yeah, you don't find many chances to run extras in indoor cricket. Sam comes in again. Nice and full,
It's a
but
lovely
beautifully
shot.
played
And
and
well
well
fielded.
fielded by Felix. So
But all speaking at
Yeah.
that's great.
all three of us
All
just getting
excited by indoor
excited.
cricket.
3 absolute badgers. It's a den in here.
Oh, and we have
and
Finley
here
Moore
comes
walking by
another
the
Finley
stand.
Moore, the Lego man. And Cam, nice little down up, not quite
He's had a
into
lot
the
to
top.
say
from the net.
recently, Finley, hasn't he?
No comment, Anish.
How did you get on the first game, Finn?
Yeah, made a good contribution on the sides, supporting the Vipers. We're looking good in this Super League campaign.
Leg
Up the
side there.
Vipers.
A dedicated player.
Standing
Finley
again
Moore.
and a
So
wide on
Finn,
the
you're
offside.
just 17, about to turn 18 soon. How have you find your transition from the under-17 squad in New Zealand, moving now to 21s and potentially looking to go to Melbourne? How have you found that?
Yeah, it's been good. I've had a
Shot
lot of
Aaron.
help along the way from you, Anish. A very good role model to me, inspiration. Always training. Cheers, Anish.
I bet you wish you could play down and ups like that.
I didn't actually see that shot, sadly, but I'm sure it was a good one.
It was beautiful. So we're coming into the
The last
over.
92, very good score. Lions on 17. I reckon they'll be pushing for 22 and above here.
Yeah, I think I'd be wanting for the psychological aspect of it. 8 here to get to 100 would be
Yeah,
nice.
I'd agree. Who's going to bowl Felix? He's going to bowl left armour.
Felix, Viper's strongest bowler, I'd say today, on what I've seen so far.
Aaron to face.
Try and hoop one back in, I imagine. And they're taking their time. Very calmly executed.
Aaron hit it a bit too flat there, so the run wasn't quite on, and the miscommunication meant that the run out was made at the top stumps.
What do you reckon in those circumstances that, you just even if there is a bit of miscommunication, you just go, run just in case the fielder
100%.
misses it?
Yeah, kids don't do that, but yeah, I 100% would. Just put any sort of pressure on. I'd rather get run out by 2 feet than 5. Felix beats the bat.
Good start from Felix here.
Yeah, he's really impressed over this tournament. He's recently started playing men's league as well, Anish.
Yeah, he's been playing down at Birmingham with the AICE Green team with actually Finley here, Dave Brown himself, and a few of the other players. Attar Mohammed, you'll probably see later on in action with the Lions.
Tazim, who you'll see in the following weeks in the 15s.
They've been playing together as a side here, and it's good to see. Just as a new player
Nice
to
shot from
indoor,
Cam right into the springs.
it's a great shot.
Is the run on? Yeah, they
And an
decide to
extra.
take the run.
Yeah, sloppy from the Vipers.
Very good from the Lions there.
But it's
I'd
great
be
to the 90s.
spewing feathers if I was Felix there.
So 2 balls left, 91 is the score.
off cutter.
Tucked away again from Cam. He's been really strong in that area.
And they're going to win
today.
again. Ooh. Aaron
Cam's
looking
batted
for an
well
extra.
today. 93 the score, 1 ball left. Kieran, what would you do in this scenario?
Same as every ball. 2.
That's what I like to hear. Nice and simple.
That's a good finish though. A dot there is better than a run out.
Lions will be very happy with that. 2 runs more than they scored in the first inning, in the first match. So I'll definitely back themselves to chase it, to defend this, I reckon.
Yeah, and you did defend successfully in the first game. Were there any twitchy moments in that psychologically? Was there any pressure moments, or was it?
No, not really. We took wickets very regularly. We did lose 2 skins, but it doesn't really matter in the whole grand scheme of things because we did win. Yeah, it was just a good performance in the field.
I love it. It's TB just striding on, bat in hand,
Bat in hand.
ready to hit a few, I imagine, at the.
Looks like
fielders.
he means business as well.
Oh, he does, he does.
Oh, he's up for this, TB. There's a little bit of chat that he might be putting his name in the hat for future coaching positions.
So he might be ready to teach him the English hacker that Ian created.
What?
TB, Tom Brotherhood, the official creator of the English hacker.
The English hacker.
We'll have to ask him.
I'd love to see.
You
on
want to
the-
see it.
So for those of you who are tuning in today, I know Spencer will be watching again.
All right, Spence.
We've got a new feature today where we'll be able to do interviews with coaches, and I'm feeling that the English hacker is going to have to be demonstrated by TV in between the next game. That has to happen.
We'll try and call him over just to see if you want to hear it first.
Is it suitable for
It's very PG.
very PG?
I'm just not sure that our Southern Hemisphere counterparts will be quite so happy with it.
I like the idea of him starting it and Nav just hitting him from behind with a cricket bat. Obviously, Nav's an Englishman before anyone says anything.
Correct.
Born in Yorkshire.
Cameron Cook to open the bowling.
How did he go in the first game, Louis?
Very
Son of
tidy.
Kieran Cook, this is, by the way.
Definitely not
yep,
son,
he is,
no
yeah,
relation.
yeah.
If you notice on the back, oh, I thought he didn't have the E. I thought I had the E and he didn't.
I
No
don't know
relation,
whether
no
somebody
relation.
misspelt the shirt, maybe, but
Maybe.
he's definitely got an E at the end.
Yeah.
Bit short.
Actually, I think I misspelt it, to be fair. I think I just put an E on it because I'm so used to putting an E on mine, but I don't think he has the E. So how did he go in the first game? Any wickets?
Yeah, bowled very tidy, no extras, restricted. Well bowled. Good
Yeah,
leg.
leg stump Yorker.
Yeah, restricted the batsman to not many
Just
runs.
1 point to pick up on here. We've got Sebi keeping with Aaron fielding at main.
Yeah, Aaron's been struggling with his knees a little bit. He's grown a lot. And he's just been struggling over the past few months with his knees, so won't be keeping until sort of next winter, if that makes sense.
Sebi's taken on that role as keeper. Can't say it's not his natural position in the field, but he's done well.
Yeah, Aaron will be coming back into it. He's just trying to develop his game a little bit. The Super League is not solely about performance right now. It's about developing players, and with that comes getting used to positions, different fielding.
Getting them used to playing in big competitions.
Yeah.
We don't have enough over here,
Not
you know,
really.
for players to get used to playing in competitions. So
No, I'm looking forward to our meeting next week, Anish, about National League. There's some big things to happen.
if we can get Coach Brotherhood.
Oh, bold.
We're just wondering.
Bowled there, well bowled by Cook, bowling out Sam Wilkinson. So, very quickly, we've just been speaking about the hacker and how New Zealand.
And he's walking off.
When would it come back?
Coach Brotherhood, come back. I've never seen him move so fast.
We're not going to get you to do it. Just,
On that camera. So off mic, just show us. It wants to know what it sounds like. I know it.
I've never known TB to bottle anything, and yeah. Aaron comes in, back of a length outside
Good
of stump. Jack. Was that a chance?
I don't know, but
Been
Fatih.
very, very, very impressed with Wisher this Super League.
Yeah, he's
I think
very
played
mature.
really well.
Fatih has that bullet arm. Couple wickets last game.
Aaron in again. Yorker. I think they've identified Sam's not as strong off his legs as he is outside off stump. Wilco very strong when he can free those long levers up, but not quite so much when he has to. And there's a good example, but hit, and it would have been
Well
now.
fielded from Cameron.
Not out though. Aaron bowling cross seam here, Anish. Talk to me about why you'd go cross seam.
Yeah, I've watched him play quite a bit in Zen cricket. He just struggles slightly occasionally with his lines. He's obviously opting that this is a big game for them to win, so if he will go bowls cross seam and bowl more straight balls and bring the fielders into play, obviously he normally does try and bowl seam up, but it does at the minute, it's going a little bit both ways.
Yeah, well, just to nose you a little bit, Anish, in between the rounds, I have a look at who bowls the most wides, and the Lions are clearly ahead in bowling the most wides before today, so
Yeah.
perhaps going cross seam is an option. TV, is that something you've talked about with the players?
Yeah, we've just I just said in the huddle there, and I said in the last game that
Shots
just bowl as full and as straight as possible. Literally, if you bowl the ball at the stumps, they miss, you hit. If they hit you to the back net, it's creating a chance because it's got to beat
It's got to go through
It's got
somebody,
to
hasn't it?
beat 6 fielders, and if he hits you for 7, it's fair play. It's a good shot. People are allowed to hit you for 7. People are allowed to bat well.
Yeah.
But if you're giving them extra runs, then they're not batting well, and they're still getting runs. So
Completely
just
agree.
simple cricket, cut down all the errors and go from there.
Good of you to keep things simple, Tom. So David to bowl here, left arm spin,
Been very effective for us. Very tidy bowler.
big turner of the ball.
Not so much. Just hits that nice area.
I like his trainers.
Oh, I like the tongue out as well when he bowls. Classic.
Very Darren Goff. He gives Sam a little bit of width though there, and that's definitely Sam's strength outside off stump.
It's lovely.
Bold.
Love that energy in the action there.
Yeah, he's got a good action. Looks like he does the basics very well.
Classic with the orange shoes as well there, orange and blue, I like that. We love our trainers, Kieran.
We call him Dazza or the Dazzler.
Dazzler.
Is that right?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tell us a bit about it.
Where's that
He
come
just-
from?
It's something from the first week. Cam Jones had the sort of came up with it. Just someone who dazzles.
Dazzles in. Or
Just
chances.
on looks and dazzlers and things like that. Kieran, new look today from you.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the people listening to commentary are going to miss out on it. But yeah, I've recently needed glasses. It's a new thing for me. I'm not overly comfortable with it yet. A bit self-conscious about it, and Anish won't shut up about it. So really enjoying that. Thank you,
I tell you
Anish.
what, if you were entering a young Elton John contest, you'd fit right in.
I actually could have got the bigger ones. I was going to go bigger, but
I'm glad you didn't.
yeah, I don't think they're that bad. The little ones.
Bold from David.
I'll be honest with you here. The little ones made me look like Harry Potter, so I couldn't go with them. I had to go slightly bigger.
So the Dazzle Man, nice turn, tidy over. 7 runs off it.
Yeah, I like that. So, talking of great nicknames, have we got any great nicknames across teams you've played in, or any players on court with other great nicknames? You know, obviously make sure they're PG. Spencer's listening, and he's only 7 years old. Anish, I'm sure you've played in a team or two with a few cracking nicknames.
I don't think that one's quite PG though. But
I have none that are PG.
We have none, Billy. I mean,
Shot, Jack.
Out.
That's a great shot. And I enjoy the swagger as he got in as well. Really good shot.
Pete Farrow bowling.
Fazza.
Fazza.
Just going to make
Dazza.
nicknames it now. I've got Dazzler, Fazza. Comes in.
Yeah,
Another
I
off
mean,
spinner route. Another off spinner who's going to try and angle it across you and hopefully bite one back.
Well, we've got the what looks like the modern version of SCOM7 walking by right now. So
Pete comes in, he's going to slide it straight across. Gives Sam a bit of
chance.
room.
The bowler's end now. Gone keeper's end.
Gone wrong end.
Maybe we get a few seconds with Tom Clark here. Tom, just join us in the commentary box. Be really good if you could. Yeah, we'll have a chat.
Shot by Jack again. Firm shot, half stopped by Fateh.
So we've joined in the commentary box by the bearded man, Tom Clark. Clarky, your first, obviously everyone's first Super League, but for you, obviously been playing the last couple of years in the men's level, in the Super League, opening the batting. How have you found that first year?
First year has been very different. I've not played much
Chance for
top
Fateh.
level cricket. It's been interesting. The pressure's been good. It's just been a good league, basically. Not much unexpected and high competition every game, pretty much.
And you think that it's definitely going to be going to the last game today, the Vipers and Lions?
Depends how the next game goes between us and you.
Obviously.
If we have a decent game with you, it will go to the last game. We're 4 points clear at the minute, but everything changes indoor.
Do you think that the Lions will be getting 7 against the Hurricanes?
Yeah, the Lions will smash the Hurricanes. Completely just go through them.
It's a big call.
And what do you think about Coach Dave Brown? How's he gone for you first? You know, new coach. You not had him before anything for anything else. So how's he gone?
Dave's been really good, to be fair. He's give everyone a fair chance. He's not just picked the strongest team every time. He gives everyone a go, and he's always backing you. No matter who it is, he gives confidence to the players and backs everyone.
Okay, so back to the game. Sebi coming into bowl.
He has a
Sebi missing last round, I believe, was he?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Yeah, bowled extremely well in the last game. He has a beautiful knuckleball on him.
Is he?
Yeah, I
seen that
discovered it. Got a couple, two wickets with it.
Oh, I'd
only
like to see
discovered
that.
it. Yeah, I reckon you'll see it. That's not the one, but I reckon
See
he'll
your
put it
cut.
out.
So
Tom.
Louis, what do you think? When's going to be the right time to get Fateh in action here? Because obviously you're a strike bowler. They've got off to a really good start. When would you be, as captain, if you were on the pitch, when would you be bringing him on?
I'd probably bring him on in the last 8 overs. Utilise his pace, his swing, some of the bounce he gets. Very accurate as well.
Would you be targeting him against certain pairs, or would you be just targeting him at situations in the game?
I think rather the situations of the game.
Okay.
'Cause he very tidy bowler, quick, just a good asset to the team.
Still got Cam to bowl as well. Aaron back keeping now, Anish.
See, straight away, Aaron's keeping. It looks tidier behind the stumps.
Just say that was a bit of a loose.
I said behind the stumps.
Yeah, behind the stumps is fine. Yeah. Cam there struggling to pick up the ball.
Cam not looking overly happy there. Disappointed with that.
It's probably because he's got a New Zealand cap on. He always wears it. It's his lucky cap.
His lucky cap.
I've actually never seen his haircut.
So no ball to end the over. 7 off it.
Yeah, I think if I were the Lions here, I'd probably go to Case for a little bit of leg spin and see if we can tempt one of the batsmen to try and hit the back. I think there's an opportunity to go Case and try and spin one past Alec or Felix.
Here he comes into ball.
And as if by magic, Casey knows what he's talking about. Mini Kabir on. It's too short, too wide. Vipers need something here. There's a chance. And it's landed safely. Somehow.
Those ones where there's so much spin on the ball, it's hard to judge where it's going to go.
Yeah, not easy. Too short again.
Yeah, just too short from Case. Got to get it full.
You know it's true when all 3 commentators say it on cue at the same time.
good line of work.
We're just harmonising here, harmonising. It's good. Fate with a chance.
Oh, the bullet arm. Not quite.
Is that his new nickname?
I guess you could say that.
Just got to get it pitched up a bit. You got to get them on the front foot.
A bit quicker, but a bit too flat.
Fielded by Cook there, just keeping it off the net.
Get Nav on. Get Nav on stream, interview Nav.
We already have, I think, before.
Oh, well, really good.
Shot.
The best English.
Sharky's come back to annoy us.
Alec.
The Lions are in trouble here.
Yeah, Alec really showing his power there. He managed to hit the back.
Someone was backing away last week against Dan Weidman. Who was that?
Wait, no line yet. I stood there ready to dunk, yeah. He's brought it on my legs, I jumped back 2 foot back and just go, no, stand there, pal.
So Anish Lyons in trouble here, you say?
Yeah, I think that if they don't get a wicked quick time, it's going to be easy for the last 2 bears to knock off 15 each a pair by the looks of it.
Yeah,
so maybe now's the time to bring Pate on.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Cam with a wide. Sticking true to form with the extras. Much better.
Much better from Cam.
Yeah, it's just a fumble. There's the fumble.
My worry is, Kieran, I can't see where the wicket's coming from. It just doesn't look like anything's being created.
Nope. Wide again. Obviously, junior players are more used to the wide line being a wide toe being wide of the wide line. Obviously, for this competition, it's if it hits the wide line, therefore a little less margin for error and paying the price for that.
They need to find something here, the Lions.
A better ball. One ball left in Cam's over. The hat is off. Just too short and too wide.
Is there a run-out chance? There
it is.
And there it is. Cameron Cook
That's a gift.
finding the opportunity to run them out, and the run-out has been made.
Yeah, that's a gift, isn't it? It's a miscommunication. It wasn't a
And it's
particularly
just
good ball.
Open the doors for the Lions side to potentially take a few more as well.
Yeah, I would
important in that situation just to close them out.
100% going Fate here, would you?
Yeah, and I think they've made that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be interesting because Alex is quite a good batsman, so good little battle on our hands.
Yeah, we've got counter player, but playing counter player.
Interesting on the other court, we've got Michael Jennings coaching the Warriors side from the back of the court. Nice yellow t-shirt today after his one game of National League.
Is it a t-shirt
First
or is
ball
it
in.
an Under Armour skin?
The pace.
Yet to be confirmed.
It's a great catch on the other court by Lewis Wheatcroft.
Yeah. So Fate in again.
There it is.
There it
There it
is.
is. I think the commentators
No
have
celebration.
predicted right.
Yeah, well, you are the England captain, and I hope you should pick a bowler.
There's
when
the
to
effect
pick.
of Fate, something we've definitely missed in the first 2 rounds of the Super League.
Full straight swinging in.
What's Fate's nickname?
Well, we don't have one yet.
Fazza?
I've been calling
Another
him.
Fazza?
I've been calling him Bullet Arm, purely because he
arm.
has a bullet arm.
Original.
Oh, thank you for that, Louis. Slower ball.
Good change up.
Inside the line.
Yeah, good. Well bowled.
So a big chance here if they can pick up at least one more.
Oh, that's quick. Had a chance. And it's out!
And out. Case at the back.
Oh!
There
Mini
it is.
Kabir.
Mini Kabir at the back there with the run out.
2 wickets in the
Fate
over.
with a second wicket in the over. That's 2 from 4 balls. Can he make it 3 from 6? And the game is well and truly back in the Lions' court.
Now a bit of fire in the belly for the
Lions
Lions.
In the Lions' den. I like that.
And a bit of noise now as well coming from the court.
It's nice to see Anish.
Cam
Something they
Jones.
don't do well.
Cam Jones stepping up as captain, providing that noise.
Stepping up as captain and stepping away from top stumps. Back onto the line, which is a stronger position for him. Case at the back, where he's much more used to from centre cricket. I think they've probably got the field just about right now. Slower ball.
Third ball.
That's over, I think. 2 for -10, so didn't go for a run off the bat. You'd take that, Anish? Didn't go for a run off the bat in his over?
Nah, that's a great over. I mean, and obviously look now, the Vipers side need 51 from 2 skins, so massive difference.
So, gentlemen, at this stage of the game, who do you reckon's on top?
So usually I love a chase, but junior teams don't tend to chase well. So I'm going to go with I am going to go with the Lions at this stage, but it could change very quickly.
Cameron Cook back onto ball.
Yeah,
Wicket in his
opened up.
first over.
Can he build some
Sun's back
pressure?
on.
Cousin. Distant cousin.
Make your dad proud.
No relation, fellas.
We'll stop from Peter.
Bowling it, fellow Erewash teammate Sam Smith. Sam Smith and Ben Turner here with the bat. They've got a big job here. They need to get 20-25. Short again, no ball for height, I think.
And Louis, how's the umpiring been for you today? 2 different umpires previous. Is that up to your standards?
No comment.
Umpiring's a tough job, Louis. It's a tough job. If you want a gig for the 13s and 15s umpiring, I'm sure Anish can get you a gig.
Oh, 100%.
You and Finley Moore can do 1 court each.
Coaching.
I think Joe and TKS actually want to do it. Shot.
Fielded by
Fielded.
Fateh.
Well fielded.
So everyone at home wanted to know that call.
Jennings walking by looking like an indoor ball.
Third ball here.
If he's not careful, Adam Shepherd might grab him and start bowling with him soon.
That's true. A mix up, but not a run out. Wide, and they ran.
Michael Jennings.
Missed
How are
opportunity.
you, sir?
Can you tell me one interesting fact about Michael Jennings? In a polite way.
Well, sadly, it's not been his best time with his indoor career. He's had a lot of ups and downs, literally.
But not a lot of down and ups.
But it all came to a bad injury. Michael, if you'd like to outline the injury.
No, because there
I
are
believe,
kids who listen to this.
No, I
so-
believe it's important though that you know you realise the importance of wearing a box and the outcomes of what can happen if you don't.
But not Sachin's box.
You go and say it.
No, you're being rude now. We're being serious.
Really?
Clean fun.
Go get me a drink.
Go get drinks. Please.
Philly Moore has been ejected from the building for being rude.
Disgusting.
Yeah, right. David Marion on. Back into the game. David Marion on.
The
Daza.
Dazzler.
Left arm
See if he
spinner.
can-
Smith, I reckon, will want to take him downtown.
Bit of flight.
It's well bowled.
Full.
Starts.
I like that a lot.
The start from him.
I think he's going to want to try and hit him down the ground here. I'd be well surprised if Sam doesn't take the bait, and he's usually pretty good at it. Just
Well bowled again
tickles.
from David.
If Case had picked it up, there was a
Is
chance.
Sam's regular supporters here today?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mum here, sat at the back watching keenly.
Normally generates a big personal following, does Sam?
Yeah, he usually has a lot of fans with him. There's
Oh,
a
that's
chance.
well bowled. Dave Marion here,
I
making
knew-
it look like it's a day 5 Mumbai out there.
A dazzle
I-
machine at it, at his work.
Be interesting to see how Ben goes about. I think Ben will be a little bit more conservative in his approach. Sam
I tell
you
usually
now,
wants to try and score a
he's feeling
high
it.
strike rate. With Dazzler.
Dazzler is feeling it, you can see it in his face.
The Daz man.
Oh,
Another
well.
good
Yeah,
area
well
from the Dazzler, and another third ball opportunity for the Lions.
You've got to take it. Why is
Have to.
Case talking to Sam? He's too wide. He needs to get narrower. There we go. More interested in chatting to his mate.
Dazzler nice and full. Is there an opportunity?
No.
Good one.
That's pretty well played by Ben there. He's used his feet and then and managed to get to the.
But that's a
to
brilliant
the
oval
pitch.
from the Daz man.
He had 10 from his 2 overs, so a great
tidy.
effort with the ball.
What's that an economy rate of, Louis?
5 and over.
Good lad.
Good work, Louis. It's very good from you.
Yeah, last round, Kieran and I believe it was Nat Witten was testing me on my maths.
Yeah, what's the required run rate from here?
So they need 44 to win off. 1 second.
And we have,
44 off. 5 overs.
It's 41.
So pretty much 8 and over. And is there a machine?
Chance.
The bullet arm.
Oh,
Ooh.
no.
The bullet arm just misses.
You know it's a bullet when the receiver is running out of the way.
Exactly.
So we
Slow and back foot, and then gives a chance for Cam. How is that?
Out!
Fantastic one out.
From CJ, Cammy Jones showing his class.
Sam not happy. Needs to get on with it.
Sam not looking happy.
Cammy, Cam. Right, Bonham.
Another wicket here will be interesting. Case needs to pitch it up. That's better.
Yeah,
Gets the
very good.
bounce.
Momentum on the line side, I reckon.
Yeah, it's swung a little bit, hasn't it, since that last couple of wickets. Faster ball. Is there a chance there? Sam gets through. 2 balls left. I would be looking for 2-2s. Let's see what happens.
And another goal, it's dropped.
Anish got very excited by that one.
I am. You know, as a line fielder, you want to take those.
Yeah. What's he done
Definitely an
wrong? Just
opportunity.
took his eye off the ball, probably. Ooh, 1 scored.
Well fielded from Cam at the back there.
So who we got batting last for the Vipers, guys?
Morgan and Sovak, I think.
And what's their chances of getting 40 or 30?
30, I think, is a good chance. They will back themselves to get 30. I think 40 would be a stretch. 40 is a big score, isn't it, in her last skin?
Aaron Brown
On
to
the
come
whole.
on.
Especially with Fateh to bowl again.
Yeah.
A wicket in this over, and Lions will really be on top here.
So Brown to bowl again. It'd be interesting to see whether he goes cross seam. I think he is by the looks of it. Yep.
Leg side.
And Louis punching the desk there. Obviously you can't hear or see that at home, but some obviously disappointment.
Especially because it's the last over of the skin. Wides mean you can re-bowl it. Let's field again. Yeah, with the re-bowl, it just gives another opportunity for the Vipers to get more runs.
Can become very expensive.
Yeah.
Aaron slower ball this time, well bowled. Cameron athletic, but misses the stumps. Got to go to hands. Back of a
lovely
length,
shot
but
there.
beautifully
Oh.
played, and 3, that should be. What's he given?
4. Given 4 for it. Finley
he try
Moore
to
here.
slap it, or-
Yeah, he'll try to slap it, but Finley Moore saying it's 4. He's interested to get his take on it.
Just like to say, the umpires are putting a lot of pressure here at this games, so it's good if there's support for the players. They're doing a good job, Jamie. He's come out of his own time to do this, so yeah, I think it was a good call.
Surprised the Lego man's been given another opportunity, having
having thoroughly let us down by being rude on the commentary
we don't like
earlier.
the rudeness.
disgusting.
Well bowled into the leg.
That's where you want it as a bowler. Can Aaron finish well here?
1 left.
I reckon if he can keep this as a dot ball, 30 to defend is very defendable. Inside the lines,
Just
and they
inside.
30 to defend. Good end from Aaron there.
So what's the required run rate?
So they need 30 off the last 4. 30 off the last 4, so just over 8 and over.
So as long as the batsmen have worked out that they don't need to go too heavy too quickly, I think they have a chance.
Interesting to see Tom
wickets.
Brotherhood, coach, giving his advice on how to close out the game.
Yeah, it's a strength of his in domestic games.
Just saw him lightning speed getting that water bottle to the fielders. No, I'm just joking, just joking.
You know what the song? Those that can't
Anish, when you went for a massage earlier, did the massage therapist comment on your calves by any chance?
I've not been for one today.
I haven't been for one
No,
yet.
no, I'm fighting fit.
Cameron in, well bowled, but nicely tucked away. Pete with a lovely flick. I didn't quite see what happened, but
Liam Brazier, that
slight
was.
slap. Yeah.
Really good from Pete there.
And Sam Smith walking by here.
Don't. Bat was in the air. Bat was in the air. Your bat was in the air.
should have been -5.
Come on, Cammy!
For when he watches this back, it wasn't. It's just I don't like people moaning about umpires, so I just thought I'd appease him. So Sorvac batting here against Cam. Nicely crunched into the 2 net. Gets up the other end. He's athletic.
Case Mohammed calling for the ball there. He wants it.
Yeah, he wants
the
the ball.
wants to be
remaining
involved.
bowlers would be Sebi, Fatih, and
Pete.
Pete.
So Sebi, Fateh and Pete.
Yeah. That
What order would you go in
They're
then?
going to have to look to get
I would-
12 at least from Pete's over.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Why is that?
That's a nice
why,
shot.
Why do you think
I think obviously.
specifically it's of his over?
Well, if you look at the other 3 bowlers with Sebi and Fateh, the 2 strong bowlers. Pete's obviously a good bowler, but out of the 3 of them, who would you like to get a score of 10 off? Plus, it would be Pete.
That's a really nice shot. Is he going to get in? That's out. Louis is
The
literally
Dazzle Man.
celebrating.
It doesn't mind out his business.
The Dazzler.
The Lions are happy with that one.
Louis managing to stay about as impartial
Neutral,
as
yeah.
Jamie Carragher on a big Monday night football. Roy F has turned up. Are you bowling fast or are you bowling spin? Oh, yeah. How's the side?
That's 50 miles per hour.
Okay. You do look a bit like Mr. T as well.
Yeah, you are looking
You
a bit
do
like
look
Mr.
a bit
T
like
at the
Mr.
minute.
T.
Yes. Yo, tell me don't look nice. Tell me don't look nice.
Fateh bowls. Wide Yorker.
You couldn't see it because of Fatih. Who does he look like then? I didn't recognise him.
Stop it. Stop being.
Can we get it up? Can we get this up there, please? Can we get this up there?
Fateh comes in.
Short.
Short. Mix up.
Or bowled there from Fatih. Interesting they bowled Fatih now, Kieran.
Yeah, I like this move. It makes it more difficult for the overs coming
Getting right
up.
on the legs. Hesitation. Yeah, third ball. It was a third ball
Third ball
situation.
there.
Hesitation, and they've got the run out.
Yeah, I think Sorvac thought that was a wide.
Yeah.
Leaving a lot to do now. Fateh really showing his class with the ball, making it very difficult for the batters to score and
So
to set the game up to win.
We're actually been joined
Wide.
by first-class cricketer here, Luke Holman. Luke, welcome back to the game. Not been playing for a year or so now, so it's good to have you back. How did you find your first experience of back in indoor and in the Super League? And out.
Another
Sorry,
run
look, before we go to that, there's another run out there. It's a brilliant bit of fielding by Brown in the front court, taken by Sydenham, and another wicket. So right now, I think it's safe to say the game is firmly with the Lions.
Certainly, that's looking like it's going to be 2 for 2 on the day.
And if we go back to Luke, so yeah, how have you found your first day back?
I've very much enjoyed it. It's nice seeing some familiar faces once again. I've been very impressed with the new setup with the Super League, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it and looking forward to getting back amongst the scene.
And back to the usual with a man of the match in the first game. Expected?
Not at all. I didn't even know I was man of the match, to be honest. It was good. It was good to get the win there. Boys play well. Boys play very well.
Good. Thanks for that, Luke, and we look forward to watching you play later.
Finley Moore piping up once again.
Once again, I don't know what's wrong with him today.
Very chatty in the last year, hasn't he?
A Lego man.
Someone's made a few runs. Sebi comes into bowl, full and straight, chance.
Fateh, oh.
The
They're
bullet
going
arm.
to run an extra. No, they're not going to run extra. I think the Warriors are on fire on the other court, aren't they? Short,
Lovely shot.
outside, off stump, down and up from Morgan. Beautiful shot. Oh, that's a leg side wide.
Watch out for Sebi's knuckleball. He has a very good one as locker.
Have we seen it yet?
I think he definitely bowled it in his first over. This one won't be one though.
Carl said in the week.
A nice length. That should be out.
Oh,
That's
it's
not-
fell into a gap.
Yeah.
I suppose the difference between the previous few overs where they've been taking wickets as opposed to the first maybe 5 or 6 was those chances just managing to go to hand now. Leg side did not need that. So saved Pete for the last. Obviously, hopefully trying to make sure the batters have too much to do in an over. Pete as well, I would back not to bowl any wides or extras. He's a consistent bowler, isn't he?
They'll be looking to defend the skin as well, as that will become very important towards the end of this.
Yeah, you need every point you can get, don't you, in this competition.
And they will have, once the score comes back on, we'll see how many they have to defend. So they have 14 to defend the skin. I think Pete will back himself to defend this.
Is that the first priority here then? You're happy that you've got the game in the bag and...
I think at this point the game...
Just looking to defend the skin?
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, 130 from Cameron. No, just going for 2 there.
That batsman,
Yeah, well bowled there from Pete.
The conclusion there is in the World Cup, we got given out for a striker. That's why everyone thinks it's not.
It wasn't a rule.
Yeah. So a lot to do here. Pete.
Very tidy from Pete again.
So that really.
We're about to wind up.
Yeah, he would have hit Case, wouldn't he? I think.
Yeah. Potentially fatal for the man.
Pete in again. 3
again,
to
a
go.
tidy length. Pace will slap, not quite going to the stump.
Guys, just a reminder that don't switch off after the game. We're going to get the Hurricanes captain, men's captain Sachin Patel to come and give us an interview before we close out.
We need 1 ball left. He's over there. Tell him we need him in the Hurricane.
So last ball of the match. Lions going to get the win.
You happy about that, Louis?
Ecstatic. Ooh.
You've called that as last ball of the match, and you are incorrect there, Louis, because...
Yeah, he ran down the wicket,
Yeah,
so actually, Kieran...
They changed his mind.
Oh.
Umpire's
Rarely
changed his
see
mind. Yeah.
Kieran getting a bit too ahead of yourself there.
Well, I didn't expect the umpire to change his mind.
Well, Lions take the win.
And
2-2.
more importantly,
TB.
Tom Brotherhood.
More important than the kids winning their game.
Yeah, it's Tom Brotherhood as coach.
Wonder if we can get some thoughts from him. So, very enjoyable game. Just hold on for us for a second. We're trying to get hold of Sachin to come over and have a chat. I'm going to leave it there and go and grab a drink. Thank you, Louis. Thank you, Anish. It's been a thoroughly enjoyable hour.
Thank you.
We've enjoyed having you, Kieran.
Can I get the interview? You want to do one? Yes, yo, give me your interview. I'll take them. Interview, come on. Get a ball pat in, ambassador there, man. Ambassador, come on. I'll get my bat out, my gloves and everything. Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gents. So as mentioned, we're back here for an interview, pre-match interview with the Hurricanes captain Sachin Patel. So Sachin, you're going into your 8th game of the Super League series out of 9. Unfortunately, yet to pick up a victory, but how do you guys plan on turning that around with 2 games to go?
Yeah, so like you said, we haven't really won a game yet, but we're just keeping a positive attitude up. We've come close last couple of games. I think we've just lacked a bit of experience in our side. A couple of players out in our squad, but I think we'll turn this around.
Brilliant. And as a whole, how have you guys found the new Super League, and how have you found it? Has it helped your games? Has it promoted the sport? From a captain and player's point of view, how's it gone?
Yeah, it's fantastic for the whole of England and the whole of outdoor cricketers to see sharing on Facebook our posts and stuff about indoor cricket and how it's really helped our game. It's helped my game a lot in the past couple of years playing indoor cricket. But it's good to get the awareness around. I think the competition's a lot better and stronger. I think compared to National League, it's brought the standard of indoor cricket up in the country.
And just looking ahead of Melbourne 2020, obviously the provincial 16 has been selected for that in the under-21s. How are you guys going to be prepared to go, and when are you going to start training to looking to cut that squad down to 12?
I think it's in April we're looking to cut down the squad. We're literally looking to just train every other 2 weeks. We are playing a lot of indoor cricket. It's literally every weekend at the moment. But once the outdoor cricket starts, I think Sunday mornings will be the best for us. Just working on our games, slowly building up our skills and working hard towards Australia.
And final question, have you managed to catch any of the junior games, and what's your thoughts on them?
Yeah, so the junior games, I've just watched the last game. I've just seen Myers hit a 7 off the last ball to win the skin. So he's played a lot of junior cricket, he's played a lot of adult cricket for us, and he's a young prospect, and we're loving having him in the team. Love getting him involved, and love getting the juniors involved and working with them.
Thank you very much for your time, Sachin. Thank you.
Perfect.
I'm ready for that. Was that all right?
That worked well, yeah? You were really good. Natural.